All right, so a little trick for especially these little screws, because if you don't have the proper tools, these little screws can mess up your whole day. So you got 3 modes of operation for removing this screw. So let's say theoretically I have just a screwdriver and I'm going to loosen it up and it's too seized in there, okay? Most of the newcomers, what they're going to do is they're going to try to force the screwdriver, force it, and then this is going to slip and they're going to strip the screw out, okay? So let's say the screw is stripped out. We cannot use a screwdriver, or it's just so seized that I can't get it out. There's another option. The other option is to use a punch and a hammer, okay? So if you look here, you got the center and the top. You want to hit it at the top edge of the screw. So what you do is first you hold the punch straight in to give yourself a little indent, and then you change the angle of the punch so that you're pushing the punch this way to loosen it up. So see, if you, I don't know if you can see that. It's got a little dent on it. That's what you want. You want a little bite so you can get in there. So now, after you get a little dent in there, you can change the angle to the left like this. There you go. See? And now it's loose. Okay? So once it's loose, then you can use a screwdriver and get it out. But, you know, another really important point that you might want to look at. So another important point, this is for universal for any fastener, whether it's a 10 millimeter nut, 10 millimeter bolt, 12 millimeter bolt, it doesn't matter what it is. A lot of us aren't, you know, working on brand new BMWs straight off the, you know, the dealership lot. So these things have corrosion and rust, so we can't get them off. So a lot of times if you're having trouble getting the bolt loose, what you want to do is take a hammer and a screwdriver or a 10 millimeter socket, whatever you're working with. Or if you can hit right on it. You want to get direct impact, okay? And shock it like this. A lot of times just shocking it will be enough for you to just open it. All right? Now, the third mode of operation for taking one of these off requires fire. So that's the last mode of operation. So I'll have to save that for another video when we have one that we can melt off with some fire, and I'll show you guys how to do that. All right, so that's these little screws, because I know these little screws can be the bane of some people's existences, so I figured I'd give you some tricks to get them off.